A strange ripple spreads across the void long before anyone notices, a faint tremor passing silently through the fabric of space. At first, it feels harmless, just another whisper from the cosmos, but then the instruments on satellites around Earth begin flashing warnings no one has ever seen before. Astronomers scramble to verify the readings, and their faces drain of color as the truth becomes clear. Something impossibly massive is moving toward us, bending light, warping space, distorting reality itself. A black hole is passing near Earth. In the hours that follow, every observatory on the planet locks onto the same dark patch in the sky, a place where stars seem to stretch and twist around an invisible point. It isn't heading directly for Earth, but it's coming close enough that its gravity could reshape entire orbits. The object is a stellar mass black hole, formed from the collapse of a giant star long ago, now wandering the galaxy like a cosmic ghost. These silent travelers drift for millions of years, and encounters like this are rare, but not impossible. Astronomers estimate tens of millions of black holes roam the Milky Way, most completely invisible, except for their gravitational signatures. Now, one of them has wandered just a few trillion kilometers from our solar system, close in cosmic terms, and close enough to matter. As the world tries to grasp what this means, space agencies begin running simulations, and the results paint a picture that is as fascinating as it is terrifying. At first, nothing on Earth feels different. But out in the solar system, the black hole's gravity begins tugging at the orbits of comets in the Oort cloud, sending icy bodies drifting inward like shaken dust. The outer planets, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, shift by tiny fractions of a degree, subtle but measurable to astronomers watching closely. As days turn into weeks, the black hole's invisible force grows stronger, nudging Jupiter just enough to disturb its delicate gravitational balance with nearby asteroids. Millions of space rocks begin changing course, their slow migrations pointing them toward the inner solar system. And that is, when it happens, the shocking realization that Earth is now drifting off its original orbit by a fraction no one can ignore. The shift is small, maybe a few hundred kilometers at first, but its impact is enormous. Seasons become unstable. Ocean currents subtly change direction. GPS satellites detect timing errors caused by the distortion of space-time itself. As the black hole draws closer, tides rise unpredictably, stretching higher along coastlines even without storms. Animals sense something humans can't: the faint warping of Earth's magnetic field, and begin behaving strangely. Migratory birds fly off their usual paths. Ocean life swims in unusual patterns, and deep-sea sensors pick up vibrations caused not by earthquakes, but by gravity itself pulling on the planet's crust. And then comes the sudden, staggering shock. The night sky shifts. Stars that have remained fixed for all of human history appear to wobble ever so slightly, their light bending around the approaching black hole's gravitational lens. Telescopes capture the phenomenon, clearly swirling rings of distorted light, warping in a way that makes space feel like a liquid surface being stirred gently by an unseen hand. News networks replay the images endlessly, and for the first time, humanity sees the true power of a black hole, not through destruction, but through distortion. Still, the danger is far from over, because gravity never stops at the edge of the atmosphere. Earth's orbit continues to drift. The planet moves just a little farther from the sun, enough to cause temperatures to drop slightly across the globe. Winter storms become harsher. Tropical regions feel cooler than they have in decades. Agricultural scientists begin warning that crop cycles could be disrupted if the shift continues. Meanwhile, astronomers model the next phase of the encounter, and the results are alarming. If the black hole passes even slightly closer than predicted, it could rip dozens of asteroids from the asteroid belt and send them inward like a cosmic shotgun blast. Governments quietly prepare emergency plans, tracking thousands of new objects moving toward Earth's region of space. But the black hole itself is still approaching, silent and unstoppable. The gravitational distortion reaches the moon, pulling it just a few kilometers off its usual orbit. Tides grow even more unpredictable. Coastal cities begin reinforcing flood barriers as a precaution, though no one knows exactly what to expect next. Then, in a single unforgettable week, the distortion peaks. Space around Earth appears to shimmer, as if the sky itself is breathing. Time runs at slightly different speeds, depending on altitude. Clocks on satellites tick just a little slower than clocks on the ground. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station report odd sensations, not of motion, but of weight, an invisible tug they can't quite describe. And across the world, people gather outside at night, staring at the warped stars, aware that they are witnessing a cosmic event no human civilization has ever seen. But humanity is lucky, because instead of drifting closer, the black hole begins to slide past. Slowly, almost gently, the gravitational effects begin to weaken. Earth's orbit's temperatures begin returning to their usual ranges. The tides calm, satellites correct their courses, and for the first time in months, astronomers breathe a sigh of relief. The danger was real and predictable: gravitational changes, orbital shifts, waves of cosmic debris, and the possibility of a destabilized solar system. But the worst is behind us. The black hole continues its quiet journey through the galaxy, leaving our solar system behind as if it never noticed us at all. In the aftermath, humanity is left with a strange mix of awe and humility. We were reminded that our planet, our sun, and everything we know exist in a universe governed by forces beyond imagination. A single wandering black hole, silent and invisible, nearly changed the course of Earth's history without ever touching us. Scientists worldwide begin planning new missions to detect similar objects far earlier, using gravitational wave observatories and next-generation telescopes. And people everywhere look at the night sky with a deeper sense of wonder, understanding that the cosmos is both breathtakingly beautiful and unimaginably powerful. If you enjoyed exploring this what-if scenario and want more mind-bending space stories, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss future episodes, and share this video with someone who loves the mysteries of the universe as much as you do.